How's everybody doing out there? I figured I'd do this because everybody else is fucking yelling at you guys. And you seem like nice people. But if you want, I could do this too. All right, so the other night I get a text message from the wife, and she sends one of those links, you know, when the wife sends you a link to something that they think is cool. And she sends me a link to this family. It's a story on Yahoo about this family that has sold everything they own. Their business, their cars, everything. And they're moved into what's called a canned ham. It's like a weird, crappy RV that pull behind your truck, right? And I look at it for a minute and I go, okay, so we should sell everything we own, move into one of these and travel across the country. That's a smashing idea, right? So I think about that for a minute and I'm thinking, long trip to Wyoming, Illinois. Sounds great, romantic. We can learn about the world, right? And then I think about the 10-minute trip to Costco last week where I almost lost a leg. Our fights might get elevated. We love each other to death, but we're passionate people. And then I'd start thinking about, this is the same woman who wants us to live in a canned ham, yet for some bizarre reason takes 3 baths in the bathtub per day. They don't have a bathtub in a canned ham. You're going to go to a rest stop and it's going to be awesome. There's going to be some guy that might ask you to do something that makes no sense, nothing sexual, because I mean every time I go to a rest stop they pretty much go, you got any can openers? That makes you curious. What the fuck does he need a can opener for, right? You're like, yeah bro, here's a can opener, what are you going to do with it? Why do you want to know? Why the fuck would I not want to know? You just came up to a stranger looking for a can opener, and you smell like you just dipped yourself in shit. I mean, that's a party and a half right there, and I want to get in, man. I'm just saying. So, you know, you have to think about the wonderful world to travel across America, and you think to yourself, well, you got the kid, you can take the kid to the Grand Canyon, you can see it really for yourself up close. And then I think back to that trip to Costco. They got 3D televisions, man. I ain't huffing and puffing while I'm watching that shit on the couch. I'm just sitting back, I'm going, hey, can you bring me another soda? Daddy's about to go all the way down to the river at the bottom. And, you know, the kids pretty much, they'll like to go across the world. We can see the biggest ball of yarn. I hear that's awesome. There's a giant red paperclip somewhere in Smyrna. Every time we drive by the thing, it's out back of a fucking McDonald's. I don't know why. The kid says, maybe we can trade the pony dolls in the back for it. Why the hell do we need a giant red paperclip? I don't know. Maybe we've got a giant stack of paper that needs collating pronto. But I think to myself, we can go and we can see the Grand Canyon. We can see, you know, all of these awesome things up close and personal, and the kid can really experience life. You know what I'm saying? Like really up close and personal. And I think about that 20 minutes in traffic last week when the iPad died, and she couldn't watch My Little Pony anymore. And the next thing you know, she started asking those important questions. Daddy, what's sex? I don't know, you're 7 or 8 this week. It still doesn't matter. Where did that come from? Well, the iPad's dead, and I'm going to start asking questions. But the one talent this kid has got that I can't figure out how to train, hone, condense, and I would take a road trip if I could. Every single time we walk into a store together, I don't care if it's Dick's Sporting Goods or Walmart, we walk in, we go to the right, and she immediately grabs my hand and goes, come over here, look at this. And I go over there. And then we wander through clothing aisles for no reason because she just wanted me to get away from whatever the hell I was looking at. But one of these days, she's going to part those stupid Walmart clothes and we're going to fucking Narnia. Good night, everybody. I'm John Henderson.